Welcome in to Welver's Creations, where we've got some ephemera falling. Let's do something fun here, like a cute little pocket. So I'm still going for this torn look, and I'm just getting a piece here that I want to use as a pocket. And I'm going after this part that just has the writing on it. And then I'll just stick a couple of cute little pieces of ephemera in there. So I'm using a ruler, and I actually prefer a metal one. I was using a plastic one. That'll work just fine too. But it gives it a torn edge, but it enables me to keep it kind of straight. And so that's why I'm doing it this way. And then I think I'm just going to ink it all up and place it down right there in the front. So what I'm thinking about doing to hold this in place is using this really cute fireplace sticker. Isn't that just so cute? So I printed that out on vinyl sticker paper, and I'm just getting a good measurement here, kind of eyeballing this and seeing exactly how tall I want my pocket to be. Now I'm just going to ink this up a little bit as well, because that torn edge really picks up the ink nicely. And I don't want to get ink on my countertop, so I'm just using this little silicone sheet. They are so useful for far more than doing wax seals. It's nice to do wax seals on them because it just pops right up. But also if you're using hot glue. Okay, so that's all nice and grunged up, and I'm just checking for how much room I need to save when I place it down for lace. And then I'm just going to use this really cute lace that I got at Hobby Lobby and add it to the bottom here. This turned out really nice. I think that feather's so cute with the little acorns. Now to just put it in that fun pocket we've made in the front. There are so many really cute pieces in this digital kit. I love the little scarf too. So cute. What I'm going to do with this beautiful envelope is just sort of change the color on the inside. I didn't print the coffee dyed paper on the other side of this, but that's okay because I wanted to do some stamping and just show you an alternative in case you have the same situation where you haven't printed it or you don't want to. You want to do something different. So I'm just using this vintage photo on a brush and just kind of rubbing it in until I'm satisfied with the color change of it. So you'll notice I didn't do every part of this envelope because there's parts that won't be seen once it's folded. So once I get this kind of bent the way I know it's going to end up, then I'm going to go ahead and do some stamping. All of these stamps that I'm using I got off Amazon, and I've had them for years, but you can pick something up that's similar, a script stamp, any kind of texture stamp that you like would work, or you can simply just do the inking. I like to use my stamps without the stamping block, and that just enables me to press down just in certain areas because I don't want the whole stamp to be pressed because then I don't know, it just has more of a vintage look and it's not overdone that way. And I just think it's kind of artsy and fun to do it that way. So what I'm doing here is just seeing where I need to stamp what's going to show. So then I'm just going to go and glue these down with some hot glue here. And notice I didn't stamp the flap that closes the envelope because you'll see later I'm going to attach that to one of the journal pages. And it'll just kind of flip open that way. Now I'm just finding the page that I want to put it on. And then see how I'm just going to kind of flip it over the edge. And so then I can just flip it and get the little ephemera pieces out. And that way it's just always part of the journal. And it will hold quite a bit. Like usually I'll put a piece of paper in there and some journaling cards. So now I'm just going to kind of lift this up and glue it without taking it back out. And then on this other side, I'm going to put one of my wax seals. I decided the other side of the envelope was a little boring. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this stamp. And this is a script. I love this. I use it so often. And I also have one that just makes some texture that I like as well. And see how I'm not pressing down on the entire stamp? I just love that look. And it just adds a little something. And I think I'm going to do a little bit here as well because it looks so good on the other side. So then I decided that I would give this sort of a background by doing that. And I ink it and then I use it quite a few times before I re-ink it. And that way I get kind of a light background look with the stamp. You can do this with any kind of stamp that you have at home that will be suitable for a background. Even like numbers would be kind of cute. Kind of a leaf pattern would look nice too if you've got something like that. See, I just think it added a nice little touch. I decided a little hidden tablet was in order here behind this envelope. So I am just using kind of like a cover sheet with the printed paper. And then I believe I have some lined paper there, and I got that from the dollar store. And it's kind of like cursive writing practice paper. It's so cute in junk journals. And then I've just got this little brad up at the top. I'm going to use this little silicone here so that I don't poke through the other pages. And that's just a little silicone coaster. Just making sure it's hidden and it lines up well. And then I'm going to poke the hole. And I'm just using my handy dandy Cricut tool to do this. if you have an awl or basically anything sharp, and you could just use it that way. Just checking to make sure it's aligned. Gonna go to the back and push down the little fasteners. And then look how cute this is. Isn't that paper fun? Do you guys remember that when you were kids? I remember paper like that. And I'm vintage, so there you go. And then there's some cute little pieces of ephemera that I stuck in the envelope. I will probably pack that with quite a few more items. This is a good way to use up scraps. And so sure enough, I found another cute little piece of paper. I'm just going to ink it up and put it in there. And I just like lots of note-taking areas in my journal. And I also like to be able to grab stuff out and take it, like if I go to a Bible study or something, then I've got some paper or a little tablet that I can take along. Now over here, what I've done is made a lace pocket, and that lace has a little stretch to it, so it's really nice for pockets. And then there's that mini booklet that we made together in a previous video. Isn't that cute? And I just put a little tag in there, and that has a little fuzzy yarn with a bow. It's just cute. Like that would be another example of something that I could grab and run and take notes on, put little photos in, if you had a little day trip or something. What I've done back here is use this little envelope as a pocket, and I glued down two sides and left this other side open, and that just creates an easy access tuck spot there. So we've got the fun papers, the caramel apple tag, and that cute little truck one. I think this turned out really nice. I'm using this little mini paper bag, and I'm going to ink it up and stamp it, and I've got a little cutout there so it's easy access in and out. And I'm also going to use the little front part here where it folds up as a tuck spot. Look at this beautiful sticker. I'm going to use this to hold this flip tablet in place. Moving on to the next little piece of ephemera here, I'm just taking this glassine bag and bending it, crunching it, and then I'm working some ink into the folds. And I just love that kind of aged, weathered appearance. Now I'm just going to glue the bottom and one side, and that makes this a tuck spot. Plus I can of course stick something in the little bag itself. So this is a really simple, fun way to make a pocket and be creative at the same time. Now I'm just going to place one of the stickers I made in Cricut Design Space, and the scripture on it reads like this: "The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace." That's in Numbers 6:24 through 26. I just love that beautiful blessing. So then I've decided to put this really colorful piece of paper in the back. It's just something I had in my stash. And then inside the pocket, I turned that piece of paper inside out so that it wouldn't make it so that the words were not visible. So that's kind of a little trick you can do because the sticker has a clear background. Now I'm going to make a little pull down journaling spot. So I've just used some two-sided tape here. And then see that cute little card on top with the mom. And now I just have to find a place for it in the journal. Wait till you see this next sticker. It just looks like adorable hanging lights that go outside. And then I've got these other stickers that are just beautiful fall leaves. And I was so pleased to find these in colors that totally go with this kit, but they're not part of this kit. This is like a sticker digital that I found, and I'll try and link that below because those are just so fun. So here's the cute little pull down. And aren't those little light stickers so cute? So now what I need to do, see there's like a height difference there. So what I'm going to use is just like a little piece of dimensional tape, and I have some that's like super skinny. So I found this wonderful skinny foam tape on Amazon, and I believe it came in 3 different widths. But this has just come in handy, and the roll that you get is huge. So if you have trouble finding that, they also have 2-sided tape that is not foam tape, that is real skinny like this as well. I'm just going to secure that, and I'll show you how cute this is. This is something you can do in any type, any style of journal as well. This would even be cute in like an art journal or inside of a card. If this had a cute little pocket on the front, this could be a gift card holder too. Then you could just write a really fun message in there. Okay, so I'm discovering what I need to have this pull down smoothly. And then I usually add some type of a little cute pull. And so that's what I'm getting ready to do here. I'm just adding a little ink to that. And then I'm using that little silicone coaster so that I can glue it down without getting glue on the page below it. So then I'm just going to try it out and just make sure that everything aligns the way I like it. So when I fold that back up in there, it hides the pumpkin. So I'm just going to use this little circle punch and just make a cute little cutout here so that I can see that little pumpkin. Oh, that's perfect. Love it. Trying it again. It looks like I need a little refold. Get it to fold just perfect. Ah, there we go. Just smush some ink in there. And it's complete. The scripture says, "The harvest is past, the summer is ended, and we are not saved." And it simply means not to wait too long to trust in Jesus, ask his forgiveness, invite him in, and be saved. And this is found in Jeremiah 8:20. Now I'm making a belly band, and it's going to be a really wide one, but I think that would be so nice in here. And I'm just going to trim it out with some lace and glue it down. Now I'm going to place this cute little sticker with a scripture on it, and it says, "Blessed are those who keep his testimonies, who seek him with their whole heart." That's in Psalm 119:2. And it's just speaking of seeking Jesus with all you've got. Go pray to him. He's listening. On this glassine bag, I'm going to place this scripture. It says, "Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that will he also reap." And that is found in Galatians 6, verse 7. This glassine bag is going to provide a tuck spot here. I'm going to glue the bottom and use the sticker to secure the side. Now I've got these cute ephemera pieces all tucked in there. These are from the kit. And then I'm just going to place a really colorful piece of paper in that little slot behind the glassine bag. All right, I'm just going to rip it, ink it, and stuff it. And then this is going to complete this look. Doesn't that look nice? I hope you guys are enjoying this and following along, making a cozy autumn journal of your own at home. Thanks for watching, you guys.